How today has changed. We are following big breaking news this morning. GOP presidential candidate Nikki Haley set to suspend her campaign this morning in just about an hour and a half. That'll end her bid for the White House. Haley only winning one of the 15 states that were up for grabs on Super Tuesday. She clinched Vermont, but that's it. And joining us now is NewsNation political contributor Sean Spicer, host of the Sean Spicer Show. Sean, I've had you a couple times this week. It's nice to be joined by you on this big breaking news day. She spent the last several weeks saying she's in it till the end. I mean, what do you think was the decision maker here? Was it bruised ego, or did purse strings get cut last night?
Well, obviously, it's great to be with you, as always. I'll just say this. Her getting out today is the equivalent of saying, I quit after you've been told you're fired. The reality is the writing was on the wall. The math isn't there. That's number one. Donald Trump is just a couple races away from officially clinching it. So her getting out was a matter of math. Number two, to your point, donors and supporters aren't stupid. There was a point at which they might not have wanted to vote for Donald Trump or really liked her, but they also recognized that there was zero path forward. And when the money dries up, the campaign dries up. One interesting little side note is candidates are financially liable for the debts that they incur personally. So if Nikki Haley continued to go, she'd have to be paying off any of these debts personally. And when a lot of candidates, when the rubber hits the road and you look at your numbers coming in, small dollars, the big dollar checks, and the finance people say to you, ma'am, sir, the dollars aren't there anymore. You have a decision to make. Do you want to incur the debt, pay it yourself, or do you want to get out? And she made that decision, I think, to recognize that there was no way forward for her.
Yeah, we're also hearing reports, Sean, that she's not going to be endorsing President Trump, at least not today in the remarks that we're about to take live here in a little bit. Do you think she'll be, honest? How honest do you expect her to be in her remarks today? And also, does she give any foreshadowing as to what her future holds?
It's interesting. I've been with candidates who've won and who have lost over the last 3 decades. And at a time like this, you don't always know the answer to that question. It's very raw. So I don't know. I mean, the answer is she may say, I don't know what I want to do. I want to go back and think about this for a while, reflect on the campaign, talk about my future. I don't know that she actually has an answer for herself. It's not that she'd be not being truthful. I just don't think that she may know the answer. When you're in this mode, this campaign mode, it's 100%. That's all you're doing, and it consumes you. And so when it stops, it's a very difficult thing. I've had days after campaign ends where you're kind of like looking around the office. What do I do today?
Yeah.
Because you've run through the tape, it's over, win or lose, and you still don't know what to do. So I think that, and then as far as the endorsement goes, I hate to be blunt about this, but who cares? I think they've gone at her. I don't think anyone's waiting for her to signal to say, gosh, now I can vote for Donald Trump because she told us it was okay. If you're a Nikki Haley supporter, there's really 3 camps. One, you are a Democrat or an independent that was never going to vote for Donald Trump to begin with. 2, you're willing to look at the record of Donald Trump versus Joe Biden and say, I may not like him entirely, but I get what's at stake and I'm going to do it. And then there is going to be a small sliver that says, I just can't do it.
Yeah, I am thinking of her campaign this morning, who's given their blood, sweat, and tears for a long time, and they're certainly disappointed. Looking ahead, lastly, I mean, you got to talk about, who's VP now. Any chance that Trump says, join me on the ticket, Nikki?
No. I mean, there's that line in Dumb and Dumber where Jim Carrey says, so you're telling me there's a chance? There's not even that. Okay. There is no way this is going to happen. In fact, I'll say this to you today. I believe if I read the tea leaves right, knowing Donald Trump, mark the tape today, I believe Tim Scott will be the vice presidential nominee for Donald Trump.
Okay, yeah, we'll see if that rings true. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.